Hello friends, my name is Rajan Petkar. I have completed my Masters in Mechanical Engineering with specialization CAD-CAM. My research interest is analysis of thermal systems. This video is an introduction lecture for the subject CAD-CAM and automation. Here, this subject is for final year students of Mechanical Engineering affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. So in this video, we will discuss about the CAD-CAM, what is CAD-CAM, and then syllabus, then structure of this particular subject, examination scheme, teaching scheme, and marking scheme. Aim or objective of this subject is to develop an understanding within the students about the basic fundamentals of computer aided tools that are used by engineers. Okay, so why students should learn all these things? It will help students to do the design, analysis and manufacturing processes precisely and faster. So another basic question is, what is engineering design? Is an engineering drawing means design, or a CAD model means design? No, obviously not. Yes, these are very helpful for representing a design. So what is definition? There is no exact definition, but design is a process that an engineer applies to confirm all parameters of a product. Let us take an example. Suppose previously stools were created from wood or metals. That makes it heavy. Okay, so there was a problem, it was heavy and it needed a solution. So the material was changed, and accordingly stools were created from fiber material, and this is one design parameter, selection of material. Then what should be thickness of the stool? So check it or test it for various thicknesses. If the stool doesn't fail or doesn't break for a particular minimum thickness, that will also save the material cost, and also will be lightweight. So that particular minimum thickness for which stool will not fail or will not break, that is accepted, that is confirmed. So here this is another design parameter, thickness of the stool. And here this particular process of checking or testing a product or system for various values of a design parameter means we are analyzing the system for a design parameter, that is in this case for thickness. Okay, so many times engineer need to analyze the system to confirm a design parameter. Okay, so look, this is about the design. Manufacturing is a effort for creating a product. For this particular subject, here it deals with machining or removing the material from a raw material and get a desired shape. Now let us discuss about CAD. The term CAD represents computer aided design. As we discussed, an engineer when designs a new product, he needs to think about each and every parameter of the product. About 30-35 years ago, this job was done by draftsmen. Means when they are preparing engineering drawing, they had to think about all this, and it was very difficult and time consuming. So later, as the computer systems developed, new software domains also developed. Some important software domains for mechanical engineering were CAD, CAE and CAM. The softwares in these domains were used to make the design and manufacturing processes well documented, precise and faster. Now let us see what students will learn in this particular subject. So we will discuss unit-wise syllabus of this subject. Unit 1 and Unit 2 are about the basic foundation of the domain CAD. Unit 1, Computer Graphics, deals with how a geometry or CAD model is modified in CAD softwares. To make this process effective, homogeneous transformations are used. So students will learn here numerical as well as theory part of homogeneous transformations. Unit 2, Geometric Modeling, is about how geometry or CAD models are developed or created in CAD softwares. with the help of mathematical models. In industries, generally used CAD softwares are AutoCAD, Creo, CATIA, SolidWorks, NX, etc. So these softwares are generally used to create technical drawings. It can be also used to create complex drawings and export that particular CAD file so that it can be used later in any other softwares. For example, for analysis process or for manufacturing processes and other similar processes. Next, Unit 3, Finite Element Analysis. It is all about the basic concepts of finite element method. Finite element method, or FEM, is a numerical method which is widely used for developing softwares under CAE domain. CAE represents computer aided engineering, and softwares under this domain are based on various numerical methods that allow it for analyzing any complex system or complex product and solve real life problems. Some of such softwares are Hyperform, ANSYS, Abacus, Nastran, etc. So these softwares can be used for analyzing a structure, that is structural analysis, dynamic response analysis, vibration analysis, thermal analysis, and even fluid flow analysis. Unit 4, CAM, that is computer aided manufacturing. It deals with the basics about how the machine tools are controlled with the help of part program. Part program includes certain coding such as G code, M code. So here students will learn how to write a part program for machining operations on lathe machine and milling machine. Okay, and in any manufacturing unit, in whatever advanced manufacturing units are there, they uses CNC or VMC machines, and with the help of part program they can cut or machine a particular component very precisely and fast. So it will also improve the productivity. So here, what is the role of CAM? Here CAM softwares are used by industries to create a part program or to generate a part program for any complex geometry quickly. So it increases the speed of process to generate the part program for any complex product. Okay, then an engineer checks the particular part program. If there is any modification, many times as per actual machine settings, engineer need to change certain things in the particular part program. So he just modify it, just check all the program, and then feed that program to the CNC or VMC machine and complete the machining processes. Okay, so this was about Unit 4. Then Unit 5, Advanced Manufacturing Methods. It is about product life cycle, that deals with how it is about the study of complete life of a product. And another part in this unit is rapid prototyping. Rapid prototyping deals with how a CAD model can be used to create a product or its prototype quickly with the help of the particular CAD model. Then next, last unit is unit number 6. It is about automation, robotics, and correlated terms. Automation is a widely used field in industries nowadays, and here automation is implemented in things such as assembly lines, painting, welding, even up to packaging. Okay, so this was about the syllabus. Next, we will discuss about prerequisites. There are some subjects that students should revise so that they can learn CAD/CAM and automation subject effectively. What are those subjects? Engineering graphics, computer aided machine drawing, then engineering mathematics. These subjects will help them to understand the contents that are exploring the CAD domain, such as Unit 1 and Unit 2. Another subjects are numerical methods, optimization, and strength of material. These subjects will help students to learn properly the CAE domain, FEA concepts, and how to analyze the results. Another subject is manufacturing process, that will help for computer aided manufacturing. Let us discuss about teaching and examination structure of this subject. Under teaching scheme, as you can see here, as per the weekly load, there will be 3 hours for teaching and 2 hours for practical sessions. As this subject is on credit based system, so students will get 3 credits for theory examination and 1 credit for term work and practical examinations. There will be 2 examinations. In-sem examination will be conducted at the middle of the semester. It will be for 30 marks on unit number 1, 2 and 3. There will be equal marks distribution among these 3 units. Okay, but in case of end semester examination, that will be conducted at the end of the semester, here the weightage of marks will be different, such as your question number 1, 2 and 3 and 4. As you can see here, the marks will be 20. For first 4 questions there will be 20 marks, and here distribution of marks may not be equal. Most of the times it is not equal. Then other 50 marks out of 70 marks for end sem examination, the next 50 marks will be for unit number 4, 5 and 6. These 50 marks will be almost equally distributed. So this was about the examination. Practical examination will be for 50 marks. Here 20 marks will be for practical performance on CAE based software. Another 20 marks will be for practical performance on CAM based software, and 10 marks will be for the students' understanding about the CAM part programming processes. Okay, so this was all about the subject CAD CAM and automation. In the next, we will discuss in a few other videos about the same subject. See you there.